Have you ever wondered about the role our skeleton plays in our bodies? We all know that it gives us our structure, our recognizable human form. But the skeleton does so much more than just that. It serves as the sturdy framework, the scaffolding, if you will, that supports our body weight. But it's not just a passive structure, it's dynamic and plays an active role in our mobility. Imagine your body as a finely tuned machine. The skeleton is the chassis, providing the platform for the engine, the gears, and the wheels, enabling movement and function. But beyond that, our skeleton also acts as a protective shield, safeguarding our precious internal organs. The rib cage, for example, protects our heart and lungs, while the skull safeguards our brain. So you see, our skeleton is not just a bunch of bones, it's a complex and vital system. Without our skeleton, we wouldn't be able to stand, walk, or even sit. The human skeleton does more than just keep us upright. It's a complex structure of 206 bones that plays a vital role in various bodily functions. Let's delve into these functions a bit more. Firstly, our skeleton acts as the framework of our body, providing support and shape. It's the reason you can stand tall, sit straight, or bend down. Secondly, the skeleton serves as a protective shield for our internal organs. The skull safeguards our brain, the rib cage shields our heart and lungs, and the vertebrae protect our spinal cord. Thirdly, attached to our bones are muscles that contract and expand, enabling us to move. Without our skeleton, movement would be impossible. Finally, our bones are storage facilities for essential minerals like calcium and phosphorus. They also house bone marrow, which is responsible for producing our blood cells. So, the skeleton is not just a frame, it's a dynamic system that helps us function every day. Bones are complex structures, not just simple, rigid objects. They're composed of several types of tissues, including osseous, or bone tissue, and marrow. The outermost layer of a bone is called the periosteum. It's a dense, fibrous layer that contains nerves and blood vessels, nourishing the bone. Just beneath the periosteum lies the compact bone, a sturdy layer that provides the bone's strength. If we go deeper, we reach the spongy bone. Despite its name, spongy bone is quite strong, but it's also light, reducing the overall weight of our skeleton. It's filled with tiny spaces, like a sponge, which make it flexible and capable of absorbing impact. At the heart of the bone, we find the bone marrow. It's here that new blood cells are produced, a process vital to our overall health. So you see, each part of a bone plays a crucial role in our body's overall function. Our body has 206 bones, each with a specific role. So let's dive into some of the key players in the skeletal system and their functions. First up, we have the skull. This is not just one bone, but 22, fused together to form a protective helmet for the most important organ, the brain. The skull also houses our sensory organs for sight, hearing, taste, and smell. Next, we move to the spine, or the vertebral column. This is an intricate structure made up of 33 individual bones, referred to as vertebrae. The spine gives our body structure and upright posture. It's also a protective tunnel for the spinal cord, the main highway for messages between the brain and the rest of the body. Next in line is the rib cage, made up of 24 ribs, the sternum, and the 12 thoracic vertebrae. This bony basket serves as a shield for the heart, lungs, and major blood vessels from damage. Now let's move on to our limbs, starting with the arms. Each arm is made up of 30 bones that work together to give us the ability to perform a wide range of movements, from lifting and throwing to writing and playing a musical instrument. The legs, on the other hand, contain the largest bone in the body, the femur or thigh bone. Our legs support the weight of our body and enable us to walk, run, jump, and kick. Each leg is made up of 30 bones. Finally, let's not forget our hands and feet. Each hand has 27 bones and each foot has 26. They allow us to manipulate objects, grasp, write, type, and do so many other tasks that we often take for granted. From the skull protecting our brain to the tiny bones in our feet that help us maintain balance, every bone in our body has a crucial role to play. From our head to our toes, every bone has a job to do. Keeping our skeleton healthy is vital for our overall well-being. The health of our bones is influenced by a number of factors, some of which we can control, and others we can't. However, by understanding these factors, we can take steps to ensure our bones stay strong and healthy. A balanced diet is absolutely crucial for bone health. Our bones need a variety of nutrients to thrive, the most important of which is calcium. Calcium helps to build and maintain strong bones. Dairy products, leafy green vegetables, and fortified foods are excellent sources of this essential nutrient. Furthermore, our bodies need vitamin D to absorb calcium. Sun exposure, fatty fish, and fortified foods can provide us with this sunshine vitamin. Regular exercise is another key to maintaining bone health. Weight-bearing and resistance exercises are particularly beneficial as they force the body to work against gravity, helping to build bone density. Walking, jogging, lifting weights, and yoga are great examples of these types of exercises. The prevention of falls is also crucial, particularly for older adults, as falls are a common cause of fractures. Simple measures such as removing tripping hazards, installing grab bars, and improving lighting can make a big difference. On the other hand, there are certain negative influences we should be mindful of. Poor posture, for instance, can lead to skeletal problems over time. It's important to be mindful of our posture, particularly when sitting for long periods. A lack of movement can also be harmful to our skeletal system. Our bones, just like our muscles, are living tissues that get stronger with exercise. Therefore, leading a sedentary lifestyle can lead to a decrease in bone density, making bones more susceptible to fractures. Calcium deficiency too can be detrimental to our bones. If we don't get enough calcium from our diet, our bodies will take it from our bones, weakening them over time. Remember, a healthy skeleton is key to a healthy life. It's never too early or too late to start caring for your bones. So, eat a balanced diet, stay active, maintain good posture, and take steps to prevent falls. Your bones will thank you.